Helen Yee here with Eyes on the Game here at the UFC PI, being joined by Mr. Johnny Walker. Now, before I get to talking to you about your training, first off, how was your first experience skiing?
Yeah, it was so good. I was in Val d'Isère in France, and I'm trying. In 2 days I learned, but the first day is worse. I never did, like, I don't know how to use my muscles for ski, because you have to use your feet, you know. It's good to make more stable. You work another type of muscles, you know. But it was a great experience, amazing place there. I love it, snow, but it's a little bit dangerous. So I stopped skiing right now because I start my comp training.
True.
But after my fights, I want to come back there and learn a little bit more and try a little bit more as well.
Have you ever snowboarded too?
No, snowboard. I just try ski.
Oh yeah.
First time ever. Yeah. Then probably I'm gonna try next time.
Yeah, well, the photos, everything looks like you had a good time there. And like you mentioned, your training camp for March 14th. I know you've had a lot of changes after your fight against Corey Anderson. Can you kind of give an update with your coach situation and, you know, kind of who you want to work with right now?
Yeah, I have some little problems with my coach, my old coach. I have so many stress with him, and the stress in the fight week. This helped to my mind, you know, and we decide to stop to work because it's not healthy for both of us. And now I have no coach, but I'm trying to go to 3-star gym in Montreal with Firas Zahabi. I'm gonna try work with him, but I have a lot of opportunity with many good coaches around, so I don't know. For my camp training now, I'm going to 3-star. I'm gonna check her out there and see what's going on. If I like, if we met, you know, if we understand each other, feel the energy. If I like her, I wanna keep training there.
Well, I know you told the Schmo that in the fight game, it is all mental, or most of it is mental. So what was your mentality going into your fight against Corey compared to your other fights in the UFC?
Because in the fight week I have some problems, then, you know, the mentality, you have to be 100% because your body always ready. You train a lot and you have a good camp in training, so everybody train. But the main thing is your mind. But your mind can control your body. If your mind is not good, if you have something to block you, you can't fight good, you know. Because you can't go ahead, you can kick, you can just wait sometimes. You don't have, how to say, you don't have action. Like, I'm not excited for that fight. I want, you know, but my mind is not good in that time. So now I'm good. I know how to work my mind. I have to finish every problems that I have. I have to be 100% focused for the camping training, for the fight week, when I cut my weight. Because everything is pretty new for me. It's just 1 year in UFC, you know, so many things, a lot of pressure. But I'm learning how to work, so I'm going to be great the next time. Yeah,
and is there also a lesson there that you can teach other fighters, whether they're newer fighters, about kind of surrounding yourself with good people or the right people for you, right?
Yeah, sure. You have to feel good. You have to trust them. You don't need to worry about nothing. People around you have to look after you, you know, to care about you. And you need people that be beside you, behind you, around you, to people look after you. Then you can feel safe and you could just worry about training and be ready for her fight. You need a mental coach as well, as a good one guy that you can trust and tell him everything. Then he can teach you something how to breathe, how to forget problem, how to focus on your training. You know, this is the most important thing.
Well, what about Firas? Like, what is it about him, and how did that relationship come about for you to want to kind of test out his system and his coaching style?
Who?
Firas Zahabi and TriStar. Like, how did you guys get linked?
My manager and some friends see he's in a podcast. I don't remember which podcast or somebody. Ask him, which fighter would you like to train? Which fight do you see have a prospect fight or you gonna train next? And he said, Johnny Walker's a good guy. Maybe we can train. We can do some great things together. Then my friends and my manager listen to this and watch this podcast, then they tell me. Then I contact the Firas Zahabi, then we start speak a little bit, then I decide to go there.
You're trying out different gyms here in Vegas first as well, right?
Yeah, I'm with some gyms at Extreme Couture and Syndicate, and I'm training here in PI as well, Performance Institute, and I'm rocking around and see maybe I can find a good partners or good coach, but I'm looking for a good coach. But I have Firas Zahabi already, so I'll go in there and check her out what's going on.
Well, hopefully everything goes well for this camp, March 14th. If or when you do get that win, where do you think that puts you back in the light heavyweight division?
Yeah, I'm gonna beat my mind back, you know. I need my soul back. I have already. I just test if everything is in the right place, you know. And I want to get the bonus again. And my next step is I want to move to Vegas. You know, I want to invest everything in myself to come back to the rank. I want to go like, I don't know, step to step. You know, I want to fight against like guys 2-3 places higher than me. Then keep going like this way, you know, step by step. I want to fight as much as I can as well this year, you know, maybe 4 fights, 5 fights. So little bit, I'm come back to the right place.
Well, the last time that we spoke in July, you mentioned that eventually you do also want to move to the heavyweight division. Is that still something you're thinking about right now?
Yeah, I get heavier because my holiday, Christmas and New Year, but it's hard to control my weight. But I'm coming back now because my next fight is in light heavyweight. But I'm pretty easy to go heavier and stronger, you know. And this is probably I'm gonna move to heavyweight soon, but maybe 1, 2, or 3 years. But I'll be there.
And lastly, speaking of moving up to heavyweight, someone ranked number 12 in this division, Ilir Latifi, he's moving up, fighting Derek Lewis. What do you think about him kind of moving up as well?
With Derek Lewis?
Ilir, yeah, he's fighting Derek Lewis.
It's a good move, and the heavyweight's still dangerous because one punch can decide the fight. So it's a good move, and probably I'm gonna move as well soon. But for now, I want to keep in light heavyweight.
Yes, and all your fans can't wait to see your return March 14th.
Yeah, I'll be back, guys. Stronger than before, smart and ready. I'm gonna beat this guy. He's not my enemy, you know, but he's on my way, so I'll beat him.